Hello, welcome to the channel. Nigeria's next big export isn't oil, it's AI computing power. Quite recently, if you look at, if you follow the Nigerian fintech, we have a lot of Nigerian fintech that has gone unicorn, like Flutterwave, MoneyPoint, OPay, etc., etc. Nigeria is currently positioning itself to lead Africa's next generational technology leap, one powered by the hardware that fuels artificial intelligence. GPUX, Graphic Processing Unit. Behind this bold ambition is Alex Saddo, a former NVIDIA executive who helped deploy the first AI GPU to global cloud providers, who now wants to ensure Africa is left behind in the AI race. For the past 6 years, Alex and his team at Alliance for AI, a global non-profit pushing adoption of AI in Africa, and UDTech, an African AI infrastructure and implementation company, have been quietly laying the foundation for what they call Africa's AI backbone. Their mission is simple: to make high-performing computing available to African innovators at a fraction of the global cost, and to build the ecosystem that ensures AI development happens on the continent by Africans for Africa. Mr. Alex said, "We believe Africa should not repeat its mistake from the age of oil, when it did not build refineries. In the age of AI, GPUs are the refineries. They process data to unlock knowledge and automate progress." In August 25th, UDTech launched the Africa's GPU Hub, a platform offering GPU for rent at prices optimized for African market, less than $1 an hour, located in Lagos. The hub connects local servers with GPU clusters across Africa and beyond, giving developers access to the computational power needed to train and deploy AI models without prohibitive costs. The model mirrors cloud computing's early growth phase, with a uniquely African twist. UDTech's hub allows developers, startups, and research institutions to access AI-grade GPUs remotely, eliminating the need for expensive imports or high-maintenance physical installations, like telecom base stations or power grids. GPU are capital-intensive infrastructure. A company that buys a few GPU can create AI solutions that serve millions of users and recover costs within a year. But maintaining them is expensive. Operators spend 20 to 30% of their costs annually on electricity, cooling, and staffing. UDTech share more than spread those costs across multiple users, enabling economies of scale. UDTech commercial mission is to nurture at least 10 Nigerians AI primes, companies built locally that can grow to serve over 1 million users each. To complement this, Alliance for AI, Saddo's non-profit arm, has mobilized about $8 million worth of GPUs through philanthropic partnership. These resources provide free and subsidized access to university students and innovation hubs across Africa, helping them build competitive AI solutions and attract investment. The demand, Alex said, is already overwhelming. We are receiving a request for more GPU from the Nigerian AI startup we support. That's why we're raising a new round to meet that demand and accelerate their growth. Globally, GPUs are dominated by NVIDIA, the US company whose chips undermine nearly every modern AI. The barrier to entries are immense. Companies like Google have spent over $5 billion trying to build alternative. For now, Africa's challenge is not to manufacture GPUs, but to build the capacity to deploy, maintain, and eventually design them. To that end, UDTech has partnered with Chipmango, an emerging chip design startup training Nigerian engineers in semiconductor design. They hope that within 3 to 5 years, UTTech could build locally designed AI chips optimized for African environment, a major step towards self-reliance in computing infrastructure. UTTech rise comes as Nigeria's AI infrastructure market shows early signs of takeoff, according to Grand View Research. The Nigerian GPU as a service market generated about $18.7 million in 2024, expected to nearly double to $35 million by 2030. So Cassava Technology, a digital infrastructure and technology company funded by billionaire Strive, in partnership with NVIDIA, is building Africa's first AI factory, deploying advanced GPU clusters across the continent, including Nigeria, to support data-driven applications in healthcare, agriculture, and finance. Telecom operators are also joining the race. MTN Nigeria recently launched the Sophiso Data Center, the largest Tier 3 facility in West Africa designed to power AI and cloud workload with locally priced services. Airtel Africa has designed a multi-million-dollar partnership with Estinify to deploy AI-driven network optimization software across 14 markets. This move signal a broader continental shift. The GSMA reports that operators are investing heavily in digital infrastructure to support AI scale, matter load, from 5G expansion to edge computing. Collectively, these investments are transforming Africa's capacity to build, train, and deploy machines in any modern within its own borders. The long road ahead. For all the momentum, Nigeria still faces immense challenges. Manufacturing GPUs locally remains a distant goal. The capital, supply chain, and fabrication infrastructure required are massive and concentrated in a few global hubs. The epicenter of global GPU manufacturing are Taiwan, TSMC, Korea, Samsung, Guangdong in China, board assembly and integration, and rapidly emerging certain US states, AI and advanced modern. Most Nigerian hardware manufacturers today are assembling or importing computers, not fabricating chips. But analysts believe progress starts with ownership of the ecosystem, not necessarily the chips themselves, but the right to compute. If the oil refineries of the 20th century define Nigeria industry era, the GPU hubs of the 21st century may well define its digital one. So friends, do like and subscribe. Nigeria is making a great progress in the area of GPU processing.